Oi, oi. What we got on today, George?
We got the brunch.
Got the brunch, dog.
Big brunch collaboration team.
Yeah, man. A2A3 Echo Restaurant over in Hackney. We're making something happen for the community. So, I guess they're going to ask me something along the lines of why you started A2A3 at some point in the event, innit? So, I'm going to try to get my practice out here. Where do I want to start? Let's start from the beginning. So, I grew up in a council estate. And basically, anyone who's that's how I'm going to speak. On a microphone, nervous. Nah, but like anyone that's really like grown up in an unprivileged background, like we know we spend a lot of money on designer or whether it be big cars, whatever, yeah, just trying to look good. And I used to ask myself like why or how do we even afford this stuff? But then I realized that obviously it's the way it makes us feel. So from there I got into like looking at brands and what kind of stuff they do. Started working in places like Harrods, Selfridges, around luxury. Getting a taste of the fabrics. That's the taste. Getting a feel of the fabrics. That's how you get. I'm hungry, dog. Getting a feel of the fabrics. And just seeing that, like, I can't afford half of the stuff here, but I like the way it makes me feel when I can afford it at a discount. And the way people like feel when they wear a certain piece, yeah, like, I don't know. Obviously that's status, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now the brand called Blank, my business partner, grew the business up, backstage all the time, like 21 to 22, 23. We were broke, but we were backstage with all the artists, Krypton Conan, The Game, Kidding. Got our clothes into like Davido. And it was lit for the time, but that business eventually went downhill. We weren't talking for a couple of years, whatever, moved on. And in between that period of not having a business, I was obviously working back in retail, but now I'm like age 24, and I'm like mad depressed. I'm just thinking, fuck, like, this is long, bruv. Hoovering floors, like, just dead shit. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna say that a few times, it's still gonna be a long story, but I fucking stopped, like, doing what I liked, if that makes sense. But I was still posting about fashion, still like tapping in. And I kept thinking, imagine if I come back into fashion, like how am I gonna come back in? And I always said, if I come back in, I'm not gonna make some normal brand with like just fancy logos and stuff. I want it to be something that means something. And obviously at the time I was lost. I was doing random stuff for money. I was setting up random businesses that I weren't passionate about. I was like, if I do this, yeah, I'm gonna do something that's meaningful. So obviously, my grandma, when I was younger, used to watch Animal Discovery. Me and her used to watch it all the time. She used to always say, like, you can see God's greatness in every animal.
Yeah.
Like, all of their powers, like, they had individual gifts that helped them survive. And we watch it for hours. So I was always like, how can that apply to human beings? And I got bedrooms, I got friends, or whatever. They always have, like, different gifts, making people laugh, writing, acting, poetry. It could be anything, like someone that's mad organized, like they're all superpowers, innit? So I was like, cool, can I apply this? So when we started Rhino Collection, first collection for A2A3, I was like, yeah, like, I want to highlight the gifts of this animal, but tell the story of how everyone's got a special gift, and we got to discover it, and it helps us live like a more fruitful life. Fast forward to like 2020, obviously the George Floyd situation and all the stuff happening around the world. I was like, I want to tell the story through human beings, like legends, because it ain't got to be just black legends, but legends in terms of just, yeah, man, like legends reach their heights through discovering their power and excelling and showcasing it. And that's how you get the nature collections, the legend collections. But the overall message is literally just like, yo, we have powers. Everyone has unique gifts. And some might take some honing in, learning, discovering. You've got to attend some courses or whatever, developing whatever. But you have the idea, you're pursuing it. Whether it be market research, whatever it may be, just to get better at what your craft is, yeah? And then
I've got a quick question for you.
let me finish first. I'm gonna keep that part in. Nigga, don't have my Kanye moment. Nigga, don't cut me off. But now for real, like we have all these collections, but the whole thesis of it, the whole philosophy is like discovery of powers. And that's what brings us up to today. Like every time people buy pieces or they repost the shit, reshare whatever we post up, they fucking what we're doing. All of it is just like people are getting a bite of like powers, like what it means to them. And when they say that message resonates with them or a legend talks to them, how like a piece makes them feel, that's all part of like A2A3's mission. Just like, yo, discover your powers, man. Like, it's hard, but it's the only thing that can save us in this cold ass world, bruv. Anyway, A2A3 powers, and of course you can ask your question now, G.
I was gonna say, is there when you obviously came up with the idea of creating A2A3 as a brand?
Oh, you know it's not recording, right?
You're fucking with me as well. Imagine I didn't record the whole thing. We're not talking.
Yeah, I'll be pissed.
When you came up with the idea, was there any one in particular who you thought I actually resonate with them and I would love to share this message that you could put on a piece?
In terms of like
that's what gave you like the idea to kind of go with like, because obviously I think Legend Piece wasn't your first collection, was it?
No.
But I say you have a very distinct like affiliation with wanting to talk about legends.
Yeah.
So where did that come from, that passion?
In legends in general?
Yeah, like was there something that stood out to you? You just thought I could do something like this or?
Oh, okay. From a legend perspective, I think it goes back to that 2020 era where everything was going like crazy with the world and protests all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't go and protest, but at the same time, I want my people to feel like or understand that they come from crazy like circumstances and they can overcome.
Yeah.
And that's what obviously led me to like do certain pieces at the time, maybe a Malcolm X or a Martin Luther King, because those people gave hope at a time where black people were segregated, like just absolutely just treated like animals kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, obviously we're in an era of that period of George Floyd where black people are feeling the same way. Mm-hmm. So I was like, these kind of legends shouldn't be forgotten and their message carries on till today kind of thing. But also like, I never wanted to be just, it's just a black brand or these guys are doing black legends, which obviously a lot of the legends have been black, but don't get it twisted. I've come from a background of like, I've been obsessed with business since like, I've been a kid, you know what I'm saying? So I've been listening to Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, what's it called? Bro, there's bare people, like, I listen to Thomas Edison's like quotes, what's it called? Napoleon Hill. You name it in terms of just individuals that have changed the game. The Wright brothers, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, like all these like entrepreneurs that I've always looked up to. And they haven't even got to be in our era, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
There's a level like a Dale Carnegie. Sorry, I'm naming people that people might not even know, but like if you're into business and you know the books, whatever, you know
that shows your research. You know
what I'm saying? So I was like, if I can tell the story or these legends or these quotes or whatever they may be, like how they started with an idea and grew it up. Sam Walton, guy who founded Walmart, yeah? Used to go around just doing research and then he ended up having one store and he beat like he's competing and like the way these lot start, yeah, and the way they build their businesses up. Like they've all been inspiration for me at different points and I take little things from all of them. So like I want a brand to basically encompass that and I can use these legends. So obviously right now you're seeing a lot of black legends, don't get it twisted, I know, I see that. But there's so many ones like Nikola Tesla, like there's Mahatma Gandhi, you know what I'm saying? There's so many other races or, I don't mean a race thing, it's literally just like, these are the powers that they have or they displayed, what can we take from that? That's the legend collection.
And how to apply that to your life.
Yeah, how to apply it to your life, bro. And the more you pay, you might not be able to like read a business book or pay attention to all these like life stressful in itself. No one's asking you to pick up a book, but I might do a collection that inspires somebody to go and look at who that person is and what their main philosophies were, or they might just see the quote on the back of a tee and be like, fuck with that message, like, that resonates with me. Oh, let me in, brother. That resonates with me, and we can get stuff jumping. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like obviously the world is now a scarier place, but it's also got the most opportunity. So if you can apply this stuff, you can become great, man. But yeah, of course, Kobe as well. Kobe died on my birthday, January 26th, and that is such a his Mamba philosophy and Mamba mentality and everything he stood for is literally powers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any more questions?
No.
One more question, man. For the people, ask any random one. I'm in the mood to talk right now.
If you could have one thing as a takeaway that you want people to take away from this brunch,
Yeah.
what would it be today?
Shit, my phone's ringing. Say it by the bell.